Hello, and thank you again for watching my videos. I'm sure most of you already know this, but I always want to point out, for the best quality, click on that little cog wheel that says HD, and always make sure that the quality is in 1080p HD. A lot of times it'll be in auto, which should automatically put it there, but just in case it isn't, you can obviously scroll up here and click that right there. And that'll give you the best quality of the video that you're watching. Many times if you subscribe and get alert that I've uploaded a video and you watch it, the quality won't be good. It won't be as good yet. It's still in standard definition. That's because it's still processing. The HD version is still processing. Just wait a few more minutes, hours, and it should upload to HD eventually. That's pretty much all I have. I think most of you already know this, but like I said, it never hurts to just double check and make sure you're aware of this. And one more little hint that YouTube will give you is you can always play any part of the video in super slow motion or fast forward motion. That's the playback speed. Obviously I keep it normal right now, but you can, slow down, fast forward any other play or part of the video you want to look at. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get to your video. Again, thank you for subscribing and watching. Good evening and welcome to Xavier High School in Middletown, Connecticut on Saturday night, April 5th, 2025. And we've got semi-professional football this evening from the East Coast Football League Spring Conference. The Boston Chargers travel to take on the Connecticut Falcons. The Boston Chargers come in with a record of 0-3, looking for its first win. 0 wins, 3 losses. The Connecticut Falcons are 2-0, 2 wins, 0 losses, and they haven't given up any points yet. Their defense has been outstanding. All right, if you're going to watch this game on YouTube, give a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and I'll do my best not to miss any of the action. I'll do my best not to mispronounce or say any wrong names. It's still early in the season. That is bound to happen. I'm just giving you a heads up. The online roster is not always correct. Mistakes will be made. Do not be surprised. And if that happens, my apologies. It is not intentional. It would never be intentional. So, once again, the Boston Chargers versus Connecticut Falcons. Semi-professional football. You can see it's April. April showers. It is raining right now. And it's probably going to be on and off the rest of the game. So we have that to look forward to. Boston Chargers, Connecticut Falcons. That game is coming up next. They just had the coin toss. The Connecticut Falcons won the toss. They elect to defer to the second half, and they'll be kicking off to the Boston Chargers to start this game. David Donahue. David Donahue will be starting at quarterback for the Connecticut Falcons, the veteran quarterback. He's played with so many semi-professional teams, including the Connecticut Mustangs, the trying to think, the Horns, the Bulls, sorry, the Bulls, the Northeast Bulls. I know they rebranded their name to the Bristol Bulls, but he played for the Northeast Bulls and many other semi-pro teams, as I mentioned. There's the whistle indicating we're ready to kick off. That's Juju Vinny on the return for the Chargers. Juju Vinny. He's got one man to beat. He slows him down just enough. Great return on special teams by Juju Vinny. And Juju Vinny is slow getting up. That is not a good sign for the Boston Chargers. He's also their running back. I want to give this coach for the Boston Chargers a shout out for helping me with some of the names for his team tonight. I would not have known that was Juju Vinny if he didn't tell me before the game. And their starting quarterback is Flacco Relaford. I think they're wondering if we have a trainer. All right, as they tend to Juju Vinny, I'm going to turn my camera off and come back when we're ready to resume play. Okay, Juju Vinny is off the field. Let's hope he gets better. He's all right. We're ready to start our first play from scrimmage on offense for the Chargers. And it's a run up the middle going nowhere, no gain. Second and 10. It looks like the ball is on the 29 or 30 yard line. Actually lost a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd and 12. So that was a tackle for a loss. And there's obvious movement. False start on the offense. That'll be 5-yard penalty, making it 2nd and 17. Ball is at the 34-yard line. Flacco, Relaford back to pass. He's in trouble, but he slips a couple of tackles. He's on the run. Flacco, Relaford. Looks like he may have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and about 12 from the 29-yard line. Flacco, Relaford back to pass. There's nobody there but a Falcon. It's incomplete. Offside is a free play, so it's going to be offside on the Falcons. Repeat 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the 24-yard line. Might be closer to 3rd and 8, actually. Here we go. Flacco, Relaford is going to be in shotgun formation. Nobody in the backfield. Relaford back to pass. And it's broken up. Great defensive play by the Falcons. Looks like Malik Williamson was in there. And that's LB Lassane. It's going to bring up 4th down and 9. Maybe 8. The Boston Chargers don't have much to lose here. They're too close to kind of punt it, so they're going to go for it. Oh, another whistle. False start on the offense. That'll be 5-yard penalty. And they make it 4th and 14. Let's see if that changes the game plan here for the Chargers on offense. They might be willing to punt it now. And keep in mind, these conditions are miserable. You can see it's raining very hard. I'm sure that ball's going to be very slippery. Are they going to go for it? On 4th and 14, Flacco Relaford is in a little bit of trouble. He's going to run for it. It sounded like he took a big hit, but he's going to be well short of a first down. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So the Connecticut Falcons will take over on offense, 1st and 10. All right, David Donahue will go to work. That was a 10-yard gain, 1st and 10 for the Falcons. It looks like that might be Morris Hilton Jr. wearing 26 tonight. About a 5-yard carry, 2nd and 5. Little jet sweep, that's Malik Williamson. Malik Williamson picks up a couple. It'll be 3rd and about 2 or 3. Well, his knee didn't touch the ground. It hit the player, Morris Hilton Jr., so he was able to dive forward for a couple extra yards. But they're going to say he's about a yard short, though, 4th and 1. So a big 4th down play here coming up for the Falcons. We have no score in the first quarter, 0-0. David Donahue is going to be in shotgun. There's movement. It's going to be a false start on the offense. That's a big penalty. Instead of 4th and 1, it'll be 4th and 6. The Falcons are going for it. They're in their own end of the field here. McHugh back to pass. He's got trouble. He gets it off. And I believe it's incomplete. So the Boston Charger defense in secondary holds them. Turnover on downs. The Boston Chargers have it 1st and 10 in Connecticut Falcon territory, but the Falcons have a lot of confidence in their defense. And why not? They haven't given up a single point yet here in 2 games. They shut out the East Coast Cardinals in a very unusual 2-0 final. And they shut out the Connecticut Raiders 39-0 last week in a game that was shortened after the Raiders tapped out in the 3rd quarter. Timeout on the field by the Boston Chargers. We are in the 1st quarter. Both teams have had the ball on offense, and both teams were stopped on 4th down, turnover on downs, and we have no score. We're in the 1st quarter still. Boston Chargers have the ball. Flacco Relaford back to pass. He's in trouble. I'm not sure. Did he get rid of it? I believe so. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Relaford back to pass again. Oh, wow, he took a big hit, it sounded like. Holding on the offense. Holding on the offense. It's a 10-yard penalty. They're going to replay 2nd down. And number 91, I don't know if you noticed that. Number 91, one of the co-captains for the Boston Chargers. That's a woman. That's I believe Bianca Corvo. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name, Bianca Corvo. And I believe she plays for the professional women's organization, the New Hampshire Rebellion. So give her a lot of credit for playing on this men's semi-pro team and league. It's another flag down. False start on the offense. There'll be a 5-yard penalty. You'll back them up 5 more yards and replay 2nd down. All right, so it's 2nd down and a mile for the Boston Chargers. Flacco Relaford back to pass. He slings it over the middle. It's deflected and incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and a mile. And I don't want to jinx it, but the rain is slowing down a bit. It's still raining. It's a fine mist, but at least it's not as heavy as it was earlier. But like I said in the open, it'll probably be on and off throughout this game. Flacco Relaford underthrown. Intended for number 18. It'll bring up 4th down. And I would kind of be surprised if they went for it here on 4th and about 30. Maybe 25, 4th and 25, maybe. All right, Chargers back to punt. It'll be down in Falcons territory. Well, they'll take over 1st and 10. We've got no score in the first quarter. That's the end of the first quarter. Yeah, you can still see it's raining pretty good still. All right, that's the end of the first quarter. We got no score. Boston Chargers 0, Connecticut Falcons 0. We'll take a break, show you the graphic, and then come back and start the second quarter. All right, here we go. First play of the second quarter. We got no score. David Donahue hands off. I believe that's Morris Hilton Jr. with a big run down to the 50-yard line. Marking it down at the 49-yard line. Donahue back to pass. He's going deep. He's got a wide open receiver. 51-yard touchdown pass from David Donahue to Alexander Toop. Alexander Toop with a 51-yard touchdown catch from David Donahue for a touchdown, and the Falcons are on the board first, 6-0 with the extra point coming up. That's Alexander Toop. Do not call me Wakanda.
This side of the field, right?
That's Tommy Cotero, the veteran kicker, on for the extra point for the Falcons. Kick is up. The kick is good. The Falcons lead 7-0.
I don't give a fuck if we're right.
There's the kickoff. It gets past the return man. Oh, and he almost loses it again. And the Chargers are going to be backed up deep in their own end. Looks like inside their own 10-yard line. It looks like the ball is at the Charger 5-yard line. Flacco Relaford keeps it, picks up a couple. Looks like he picks up 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 7. Flacco with the play action. He fakes handoff and keeps it. It's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and about 7. Pass is incomplete. It looked like it was almost intercepted. Timeout called by the Chargers. I believe that's their 2nd timeout. It's going to bring up 4th and long. 4th and about 7. All right, so the Chargers will be punting out of their own end zone. Takes a Boston Charger bounce. Falcons take over 1st and 10, it looks like, from their own, I'm sorry, from the Chargers 30-yard line. So about a 30-yard. No, that would go for about 18-yard punt. No, 7-yard line, right? 23-yard punt. I would say about a 23-yard punt for the Chargers.
I read the bubble, but he was there. I saw he had it. I'm going to grab Billy and run him.
David Donahue back to pass. He's going deep again. And just like the first time, a touchdown. 30-yard touchdown pass. From David Donahue. Is that Alexander Toop again? Yeah, I believe it is. Alexander Toop. That is not a replay that you're seeing, folks. 51 yards and now 30-yard touchdown passes from David Donahue to Alexander. Do not call me Wakanda Toop. I wonder if this was a premonition, and coach and owner Ivan Munoz can back me up on this. Whoops. Tommy Cuthero, extra point is good. I almost missed it, sorry. Before the game, I wanted to make sure I got his pronunciation of his last name correct, and Ivan Munoz did indeed tell me it's Alexander Toop. And I was also told that he does not want to be called Wakanda. So the Connecticut Falcons lead 14-0. They scored 14 points here in the second quarter. There's Ivan Munoz right there. Nice return on special teams by number 20 for the Chargers. All right, so the Boston Chargers have it 1st and 10 right about midfield. And that's going to be intercepted. He's got a convoy, cuts to the inside, and that's going to be a pick 6. Number 14 for the Falcons with a pick 6. That makes it 20-0 with the extra point coming up. Tommy Cotero looking to make it 3 for 3. That's a line drive, no good. So the Falcons will hang on to a 20-0 lead after that pick 6. Well, the roster they gave me said number 14 is Jacob Tuttle. Jacob Tuttle. So Jacob Tuttle with the pick 6 according to the roster. My camera battery is flashing, so I got to do a quick battery change after this kickoff. The ball is still loose. The Chargers will have it deep in their own end. I'm going to do a quick battery change. Looks like Relaford just trying to get rid of the ball. He's in all kinds of trouble. And there's the flag for intentional grounding. That's going to be intentional grounding on the Chargers and a loss of down. It'll be 2nd down and long. Flacco Relaford tries to fling it out to number 15. It's incomplete. Oh, wow. Just as they blew the whistle, Flacco Relaford got hammered. False start on the offense. Repeat, second down. I believe that's Jacob Tuttle, who had the pick 6 for the Falcons. Jacob Tuttle, number 14. Relaford back to pass, and that's going to be intercepted. And he just flings that defender off him. He's still on the run. And another late flag gets thrown in. That would be another pick 6 if it holds up. By Jacob Tuttle. That would be his second pick 6, Jacob Tuttle, if it holds up. Blindside block during the return, so the Falcons will maintain possession, but the touchdown will not count. It'll be 1st and 10, Falcons ball. After a second interception of the game by Jacob Tuttle.
Why you doing that? It was 10 yards behind the play. It don't matter what he saw. What do you mean? It was that play. That's the one the buzzer wasn't catching him. Damn, man.
All right, so David Donahue and the Connecticut Falcons will go to work at the Chargers' 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Falcons have already scored 20 points here in the second quarter. They lead 20-0. Donahue back to pass again. And a little underthrown. He comes back for it. And he gets into the end zone after eluding a couple of tackles for a touchdown. Another nice pass from David Donahue to number 88 for a 35-yard touchdown pass. Donahue's got touchdown passes of 51, 49, and now 35. Adam Ingalls, how about that? Is that good enough for you? Or are you still not impressed? Oh, shoot, I just missed it. Sorry, Tommy. Tommy Cutero's extra point is good. $27-0 Falcons. That's a live ball. Number 88 that caught the last touchdown from David Donahue, who did a really good job of coming back for the ball. It looked like it was maybe underthrown a little bit. And then eluding all those tackles from the defenders. That's John Can't Guard Cahill. John Cahill, a veteran semi-pro football player who's played with David Donahue many times with different teams. So yeah, that touchdown, last touchdown pass was to John Cahill. John Can't Guard Cahill. And he proved they couldn't guard him that time. 27-0 Falcons. Oh, Relaford lets it fly, and it's just incomplete. Oh no, that Relaford was on the receiving end. Just incomplete. So Boston Chargers obviously have changed quarterbacks. Oh, it's a handoff. Completely fooled me. Malik Williamson just holding them. That's good enough for a first down. That's a first down run for the Chargers. One of the few bright spots in the first half of the Chargers. Flacco Relaford now is in at wide receiver. Another handoff. That time's going to go nowhere. Got stuffed by number 89. Offside on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down. It'll be 1st and 5. And that's the end of the first half. The official just raised his hat. We've reached halftime. Okay, we've reached halftime. After no score in the first quarter, it's been all Connecticut Falcons in the second quarter. They lead 27-0. Again, 27-0 halftime score. The Connecticut Falcons over the Boston Chargers. We'll take a break, show you the graphic, and then come back and start the second half, third quarter. Okay, we're ready to start the second half, third quarter. Here we go. Chargers in yellow and blue kicking off to the Connecticut Falcons in white and black. He's still on his feet, going all over the place. I think it's Alexander Toop. Now that is one way to return a kickoff for a touchdown to start the second half, barring any flags. Alexander, do not call me Wakanda Toop. He's got 3 touchdowns. He should be the player of the game. At this point, anyway, he's got 2 touchdown catches from David Donahue, and now a special teams touchdown on a kickoff return. The kickoff return was probably about a 60-yard return, but with all the running around, it might be closer to 100 yards. Yeah, number 3, thank you. Thank you, Alexander Toop. That's right, he's pointing out that it's his 3rd touchdown of the game. Two on offense receiving. He gets a big hug from Maz Mula Santana Washington. And now special teams kickoff return. Tommy Katera on to kick the extra point. Kick is good. And that makes the score 34-0 after the kickoff return for a touchdown to open the second half for the Connecticut Falcons. 34-0 is your score. 3rd quarter. That's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Big tackle for a loss by Trayon Dobbs. Looked like Trayon Dobbs got in there and tripped up the quarterback. I have no idea how it wound up back in the quarterback's hands. Look like he pitched to number 18, or is it 15? I don't know, but then number 12 ended up having the ball. That's better. It's 3rd down. Boston Chargers have been going in the opposite direction most of the game. It's 3rd and about 20 at their own 10-yard line. They've got to get to the 35-yard line. 3rd and 25. That's just up for grabs, looking for Flacco Relaford. The quarterback turned wide receiver, incomplete. Fourth down, the Chargers back to punt again out of their Well, almost in their own end zone. Boy, nice grab by one hand. It's blocked. The punt is blocked, and it's going to be received by the Falcons in the end zone for another touchdown. So another special teams touchdown for the Connecticut Falcons, number 5. I'm going to have to look them up. I mean, I got to tell you, the Boston Charger punter did a great job putting his paw out in the air and actually one-handing that snap. But it was so close to his own end zone, and the heavy rush was on by the Falcons. Jeremy Perry, one of the coaches of the Umbrella, Jeremy Perry, with the congratulations there. And it was blocked and recovered in the end zone by the Falcons, number 5, I believe. Let me see if I can... Well, let me get the extra point first. Oh, no, there's Jeremy. I think that's Jeremy Perry there. He wasn't holding the umbrella. Sorry about that. Tommy Cotero on for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it 41-0. 41-0 Falcons. There's the kickoff. A late flag got thrown in. Personal foul, blindside block on the return team. So the Chargers will be backed up even more after that return. They might be having they may have a running clock at this point. That's the end of the third quarter. And by the way, number 5, I think the online roster said it's Tremaine Barnes, who had the recovery after the block punt in the end zone for the Falcons. All right, end of the third quarter, 41-0, all Connecticut Falcons over the Boston Chargers. We'll take a break, show you the graphic, come back and start the fourth and final quarter. Looks like L.B. Lassane Jr. is in there. He's having some few words with the with the offensive line. L.B. Lassane. Actually, a pretty nice run there by the Chargers, number 33, yeah. Running back was dropped immediately. I think Malik Williamson was in there. Timeout called by the Chargers. It's going to be 4th down. There's number 5 who had the touchdown after the block punt on special teams for the Connecticut Falcons. I believe that's Tremaine Barnes. Tremaine Barnes had the touchdown, block punt recovery in the end zone on the last touchdown for the Falcons. It looks like they just called unsportsmanlike conduct on the Falcons. That's an automatic 1st down for the Chargers. Quarterback keeps it, does a spin move, picks up positive yards. It'll bring up 2nd down. At this point, the Boston Chargers, I think their goal right now would be just to try to get on the scoreboard. And the Falcons defense, of course, wants to hold them and come up with their 3rd straight shutout in 3 games. That pass falls incomplete. 3rd down. That goes nowhere, thrown out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. Pretty nice punt by the Chargers. Whoa. There's a flag. It's probably going to be for some sort of illegal block. Great punt, actually. Personal foul, blindside block on the return team. First down, Connecticut Falcons. David Donahue still in there at quarterback. You got Morris Hilton Jr. in the backfield. It's a little jet sweep to Dennis Coleman. And with his speed, oh, the whistle blown. Maybe they say he's out of bounds. He gets shoved out of bounds after the whistle. Yeah, that was Dennis Coleman on the carry. It's actually a penalty. I think it's calling holding on the offense. Repeat first down. So there's a penalty on the Falcons. This is a little jet sweep the other direction, the other way for Dennis Coleman. Donahue going deep, underthrown, intended for a leak. Malik Williamson. Again, Donahue going deep. Oh, he might have, you're going to say it's incomplete, but it looked like he almost caught that on the ground. Looking for Malik Williamson again. And that's going to be short. Fourth down coming up for the Falcons. Falcons are going for it. Oh, over the middle is dropped, incomplete, looking for Tremaine Barnes. I guess that's the end of the game. I missed the official raising his cap, but they're lining up. Oh, no, never mind. They're not lining up. It's going to be 1st and 10 Chargers. I'll have a chance to get on the scoreboard. All right, so this might be the last chance for the Boston Chargers to get on the scoreboard. It is 41-0 Connecticut Falcons in the 4th quarter. They will have it 1st and 10 at the Falcons' 25-yard line. Boys wrapped up immediately. The running back for a loss. Maz Mula Santana Washington was in there. Timeout called by the Boston Chargers. They give the number 33 again, and he's going to be dragged down maybe for a loss or no gain by a flock of Falcons. I know Maz Mula Santana Washington was in there. Maine Barnes was in there. A bunch of them were in there. Going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout called by the Falcons this time. No, somebody jumped right there. The wide receiver, number 12, who was the quarterback. False start on the offense. They'll back him up 5 more yards. Be 3rd down. Repeat 3rd down. Again, there's Bianca Corvo. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Bianca Corvo, woman playing for the Boston Chargers. She also plays for the New Hampshire Rebellion, I think, in the Women's Football Alliance. She's one of the co-captains. And there's a big-time sack. Okay, roster they gave me for number 89 says Man Thomas. Man Thomas. Well, it's 4th down, 4th down and a mile for the Chargers. They've got to get to the 15-yard line for a 1st down, and they've got the ball at the Falcons' 45. So what is that? 4th and 30. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the last play of the game. Boy, somehow Flacco Relaford got rid of the ball, but he got hit very hard. at the end of that play. That might be roughing the passer, unless it's the end of the game.
We signed up for this.
Personal foul on the defense, roughing the passer. It is. That's an automatic first down on 4th and 30. In a 41-0 game late in the fourth quarter. And the official raises his hat, indicating the end of the game. That is it. The Connecticut Falcons 41, Boston Chargers 0. The Connecticut Falcons move to 3-0, 3 wins, 0 losses. They have not given up a point yet. They've shut out all 3 of their opponents. The Boston Chargers fall to 0-4. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody, and please get home safe. Okay, that will do it from me from Ben Foisie Memorial Stadium at Xavier High School in Middletown, Connecticut on Saturday night, April 5th, 2025. Your final score, the Connecticut Falcons 41, the Boston Chargers 0. The Connecticut Falcons have yet to give up a single point. They are 3-0 undefeated with 3 shutouts, and the Boston Chargers fall to 0-4. This is from the East Coast Football League Spring Conference. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched on YouTube, give a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Once again, your final score, the Connecticut Falcons 41, Boston Chargers 0. Have a great rest of your evening, and please get home safe.